Can you spot a liar? We're going to have one here on the KBJ show between myself, Virginia, and Suits. We've each got a story, and you've got to try to tell us which one is the lie.
This is so hard when you put the witch in the equation.
Well,
because
I like the street cred you're giving me.
Well, because their stories are, I was at a stoplight, Kev, and then I looked over and I saw a homeless man.
Yeah.
And that's your story. I'm like, well, it could have...
Did I give him $1 or not?
Well, that could have happened. It's so easy. I was eating an egg, Kev.
Eating an egg. It's so good. It's so good. Is that a lie or not?
She does eat
Was
eggs.
the egg good?
It could have been good, but is it a... Yeah, it's tough.
And then I farted. Did that really happen?
All of that could have farted. It's such a weird, benign story.
I'll come over there and fart right on you right now. Make it real.
That is assault. If you ever farted physically on me, I am going to HR. I'm just letting you know that right. It's the only time I'd go to HR.
Tell me when you're going so I can video it and laugh at you.
Okay, I'll start us off here with my story. Back in high school, I was part of a crime ring where we were fencing stolen goods. I actually did this unwittingly. I got a job with a friend of mine's dad, and we would go to all these flea markets, and I would help unload stuff and set it up, and I would get people and sell it, and it was all kinds of knickknacks and weird things like Native American arrowheads and things of the such. And one day after we had gone to Columbus, Ohio to a big old arts bazaar and had sold and made tons of money, I go over to my friend's house and there are all kinds of cars parked all around. A lot of them had sirens. A lot of them were black looking like SUVs. And I saw my friend's dad getting led out in handcuffs and I take off. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? I get a hold of him later. And I'm like, what's happening? And they're all distraught. And they're like, I can't talk about it. My dad is in some serious trouble. And I start freaking out because I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because I had just been with this guy 18 hours earlier in his car in Columbus. Turns to find out that he was part of a big multinational crime ring that stretched all the way from Canada down through North America, where they would go and hold people up at their homes.
Oh my
and
gosh.
he was part of it. They would use guns and all that and steal the goods. And he was the main guy that was fencing it. And I was his right-hand man that would sell stuff. And somehow I was always worried for probably 5 to 10 years later that one day the feds were going to come arrest me.
Oh, dang.
And maybe saying this right now is probably not a good idea because maybe they will.
Watching his mannerisms, he looked a little shifty when he told that story.
That's just his eyes.
Yeah, it's true. I just got shifty, beady eyes.
They're horrifying.
It's hard to tell.
Man, I gotta tell you though, what a story! What a crew you ran with.
Would you mind putting on these sunglasses?
No, I've got mine on there.
All right,
Probably
Kev.
should, yeah. I probably should when I tell these stories. Yeah,
you are
you don't
Oh,
know.
much better.
Yeah, okay.
not a shifty now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know. Am
I
I
tell the
telling the
truth.
truth or a lie? Was that all a lie? Or is
Now
that,
you're believable.
Now I
is that
believe
true?
you. Now I think it's a truthful story.
Yeah. Okay, Virginia, what is your story?
Drunk promises. I always get myself in trouble when I make drunk promises and then I forget what I've promised. So the beginning of Bamboozle was great. I don't have any issue whatsoever, but the end of Bamboozle is a little fuzzy. And I guess I made a drunk promise to my girlfriend that I'm going to watch her kid tonight and tomorrow night while she's working. Panda's out of town. These were my nights to be free and clear, and I was so excited. But now I'm babysitting somebody else's kid because I drunk promised it and forgot and got reminded yesterday.
Okay.
All right, she's consistent, keeping on theme. Horrible story.
Could have very easily happened.
I mean, Kevin tells us the finale of a
Crime
Breaking Bad
Syndicate.
type of a series. You're coming to, Kevin, I got drunk, I got to babysit. What?
And about milk.
Lowered the bar for me. I feel much better now.
I got to feed this kid, too.
The drama.
Gotta make a mac and cheese.
Unbelievable.
99 cents a bar.
Oh, Kev, I'm beside myself, Kev. I drank too much.
Is that a lie? What do you think?
mean, it could have happened. But he also should just be lying about the dumbest crap.
It's amazing.
All right, Suits, what is your story here? We'll try to figure out if it's a truth or a lie.
So on Saturday morning, I had kind of a weird experience. I was looking forward to having a nice, chill Saturday. I had nowhere to go, so when I woke up first thing in the morning, that's like my quiet time because nobody else is up as early as I am. So I got up, and there was a knock at the door, which I thought was odd because it was like 7:15 in the morning. And when I opened it, there was a package there. I didn't order it. I assume my mom did. I brought it in the house. No big deal. Well, because it's Saturday morning, I smoked a little bit, got wake and bake. I like doing that.
Because it's Saturday morning. That's the only time.
Well, I have to be here. I can't wake and bake other mornings. So I did that on Saturday, and right after I finished, somebody else knocks at the door.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to deal with this. But I go over there anyway, and I open the door, and there's some guy there, and he asks if I've seen a package because one was delivered, but he didn't see it at his house. So I look at the package. It's literally right next to the door, and it doesn't have my name on it or my mom's. I'm like, oh, yeah, this got to be yours. Well, this guy flips a switch, and it starts accusing me of stealing the package from him like I'm a porch pirate. Starts yelling at me. He's like, you know what? I should call the cops on you for taking that.
Dang, it was on your porch.
I'm like, dude, they delivered it to me. I didn't even read the package, but he would not believe me. He's like full on going off.
If it's on your porch, you're not stealing it.
I don't have to look at the label when I bring it in the house, but
No.
he is going off on me. So thankfully we have that Ring doorbell, and I just took out my cell phone while he was just going yapping nonstop. Didn't even say anything. I took out the Ring doorbell footage and just held it up. And it showed the girl with the Amazon truck in the background dropping the package off 45 minutes ago. Doesn't even apologize. The guy looks really annoyed and just goes, oh, okay, well, thank you, and just walks away.
What a douche.
Total D-bag.
Wow.
People don't own their
Yeah.
mistakes.
Pretty high, so the whole time I'm like, wait, what the
Oh,
hell is happening
he's all
right now?
paranoid.
I'm like, please, don't call the cops.
Maybe I did steal it. I don't know. Wow.
That's
tough.
fun.
Yeah,
Y'all
interesting
both
morning.
told great stories.
You all did tell. You two told great stories.
Virginia, you told the story.
Her stories are so whack that it throws off the whole. Like, I don't know who's lying.
You don't even know how to react.
No, I don't know anymore.
You can't figure it out.
I think Kevin is the liar.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. You're telling the truth, Kevin.
I'm telling the truth.
You're
Okay.
telling the truth. Virginia is telling the truth. Suits is your liar. He's lying.
Suits is
me.
a liar.
He's
Okay.
lying.
But he likes to wake and bake.
But I think there's part truth to the story. That's the thing that's tough about Kevin. He'll give you a story you've heard before, and then he throws in some crazy detail that does not happen, that never happened, and it turns into a lie. Y'all are in my head, and not
Okay.
for good reasons.
Bird
Got
just
him.
doesn't even know what to do with this.
Suits is lying.
Denny's in there says he thinks you're the liar, Kev.
Okay, Dennys
He's going
is-
with you. He thinks you would have told that story by now.
Okay. 25% say that it is Virginia. So pretty much everybody believes that Virginia is the one telling the truth. It's either between Suits or me, and it's close. But Suits is the liar. Suits, are you the liar?
Nope. That absolutely happened.
Bird, you're wrong.
That's nothing new. Kevin, are you the liar? If Virginia's lying again, Kevin, did you lie?
No.
So Virginia's the liar. I can't.
I'm not babysitting.
Dumb.
Ain't no babies. Ain't no babies.
She's ruining another bit.
She's ruining
No, I'm just ruining your life and you can't handle it.
Last week it was cute. This week I'm mad.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
In your head. In your
There she
head.
dances. I'm off tonight. I don't gotta.
No babysitting for me.
What a lame story.
Who wants to go to the bar, by the way?
I'm down.
Lamest of stories I've ever heard.
It's all made up.
I mean,
She just out of her own creative mind came up with that.
did you forget about the bit and then made it up as you were going along on the air?
No,
No,
I
we talked about it all day
planned that.
yesterday.
It's
All
almost
day
worse.
Yesterday. We took all day yesterday to work it out.
I would have respected it more if you would have made it up on the fly.
No, I planned it.
You put a lot of work into that.
That's
But-
your girl. That's your girl.
Beating you every week.
I don't know if that's impressive. I'm easily duped.